You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
First in your 11 minutes of nonstop news, shoppers are already hitting the stores for Black Friday, and we've got the expert tips you need to know before you buy.
Well, we're looking at rain coming down, folks, but it's coming to an end. Don't get used to that. We got another round that's going to push through and another round that can be coming in for the latter half of the weekend. We'll talk about that in the full forecast coming up.
Enjoy Thanksgiving because now it is back to work for election officials.
Many of the largest counties are gearing up to offer early voting tomorrow in the U.S. Senate runoff. Ariana Manise is breaking down what you need to know. Ariana?
Good morning. Saturday is the first major day for early voting after facing a legal challenge. Now, Democrats, we saw them fight hard to allow voters to head to the polls on Saturday for the U.S. race for Senate between Democratic Senator Raphael Warnock and Republican Herschel Walker. Warnock's campaign, they filed a lawsuit to allow Saturday early voting in many counties where voters can vote tomorrow are clearly important to Warnock's campaign as he won 13 of them in the general election, losing to Walker in only 3 of those counties. But aside from those numbers, voting rights groups are still asking all counties to hold Saturday voting no matter which way their voters lean, because they keep hearing from people statewide who want to know if they can vote on Saturday. Now, Cobb, DeKalb, Fulton, and Gwinnett are a few counties allowing Saturday voting. For a full list, just head over to our website, 11alive.com. Back to you.
Sticking with your 11 minutes of nonstop news, here are some other top headlines.
Police are working to track down the person responsible for a Thanksgiving drive-by shooting. This shooting claimed the life of a 17-year-old boy as he was walking toward the Shell gas station on North Stone Mountain, Lithonia Road. Police say a second person was also injured and taken to the hospital. We're told they are expected to survive. If you have information about this case, please call police. The mother of twin daughters is still nowhere to be found after a fire destroyed part of this apartment complex in East Point. One of the little girls died in that fire. The other was hurt. Investigators now revealing both were just 4 years old. This happened Wednesday evening at the Brookfield Apartments. Right now, there's still no word on what started that fire.
Today, family and friends will gather for a visitation to remember former Georgia House Speaker David Ralston. He died last week at the age of 68. Visitation is set for 2 to 7 this evening. That is at the Logan Funeral Home in Ellijay.
Also happening today, Georgia fans will be able to gather for a public celebration of life to honor legendary coach Vince Dooley. He died last month at the age of 90. This celebration of life is happening at 7:30 tonight inside Steckman Coliseum. This just in, Clayton County Police in the last 10 minutes informed us of a welfare check that ended in a murder-suicide investigation. Police say a father led Jonesboro police on a chase before shooting and killing his daughter inside of a car in Riverdale on Thanksgiving night. Police say the suspect then turned the gun on himself. We do know this is all starting out as a welfare check again, involving a kidnapping, then eventually turned into a police chase before that suspect ran off. Clayton investigators say Henry County Police will be investigating this deadly incident. We'll keep updating for you on 11alive.com.
Shoppers are hitting the road bright and early this Black Friday.
You know they are looking for some good deals out there. Molly Oak has been in Cobb County all morning watching the crowds. Molly, what do shoppers need to know?
You know, the shoppers are on our hours this morning. I kind of like it. We have a lot of energy here in Cobb County. You can see these shoppers already hitting the stores. Things opened up here about an hour ago. We do have some expert advice for those of you who are still sticking at home and watching us before you hit the stores. They say unlike last year when stores were dealing with supply chain issues, this year they have a surplus, which experts say is why we may have seen earlier and extended Black Friday deals. Experts say today, though, is the best day still if you're looking for large appliances. However, Cyber Monday, obviously the really big one. That's when people are expected to spend the most money. More than $11 billion shoppers are on track to spend today. As for me, I'm heading to the cookie stand. You think they have any deals?
Yes, I hope for your sake they do. Get a little cookie and coffee. Experts predict this is going to be the busiest season since the pandemic for shopping. Tomorrow is all about supporting the little guy. A recent survey found 80% of small businesses say this holiday season is more important than last year. Cyber Monday is next, the biggest day for online shopping, although some are offering deals all weekend long. And then Tuesday is the global day for giving.
It's an exciting day for soccer fans. The U.S. men's national team taking on England in the FIFA World Cup. And if you are looking for a watch party near you, We have at least one place you can go. Atlanta United is hosting an official watch party today. It is at the Wild Heaven West End Brewery. You can show up around 2 p.m., grab a drink, and root for USA, Chesley.
All right, let's do it. Around noon, we should start to see a lot of that rain coming to an end. We'll keep the clouds in place, though, and those clouds are starting to break up as we head toward the 3 o'clock hour. 61 degrees will be our afternoon high temperature. We'll call it mostly cloudy skies. North wind about 10 miles per hour. By 6 o'clock, those of you hitting the road a little bit late, we're looking at partly cloudy skies. By then, down to 58 degrees by 6, on our way down to the 40s for overnight lows. Got more rain coming back to us as we head into the weekend. In fact, Saturday night going into Sunday, there'll be another round of heavy rain pushing in. A couple thunderstorms possible as well. Crash?
I'll take it, Chesley. We're going to count down to our 40th annual holiday Can-a-thon happening next week. It is Friday, December 2nd. We're going to be collecting canned goods to help feed our neighbors. We sure hope to see you out there. We look forward to this every year. Thanks in advance. You all always come through in such a big way. We're going to have 4 different locations. Let's take a look at where we'll be that morning. I'm going to be in Brookhaven. Aisha and Crash will be in Atlanta. Liza, Jerry will be in Lawrenceville. And Chesley and Ariana will be in Marietta. Come by and say hi. We're excited to see you there. It always makes a big difference in our community. We've got everything you need to know on 11alive.com.
Man, Can-a-thon time already. 40 years. Wow, that's impressive.
Why are you looking at me with that 40 years? You know what I mean?
40 years.
Yeah, he's been here longer than I have.
40 years, yes indeed.
I didn't imply you've been here for the 40.
I've been here for half of them at least.
Have a great day, everybody. Today's show's next. We'll see you back here Monday morning. Have a great weekend.
Yeah, it's been a lot of them.